It looks like we now have confirmation on the title of the next Jurassic World movie. In our last update on Jurassic World 4, we saw new trademarks registered by Amblin Entertainment that potentially revealed the title of the new movie. Well, it looks like that information is about to be proven true. Website domains have now been registered by Universal Pictures, confirming the title. Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Let's waste no time and learn the very latest on Jurassic World Rebirth. So in the last update, we saw how Steven Spielberg's company, Amblin Entertainment, filed trademarks covering a huge variety of things for Jurassic World Rebirth. Many fans were quick to jump to the conclusion that Rebirth is the title of the new movie, and it makes a lot of sense as to why. The title itself is a word associated with the major themes of Jurassic and cloning, of course, and while a bit on the nose, a little bit basic, it works with what very little we actually know about the sequel. It wasn't enough for me, however, but it looks like I was wrong. Our very own Josh, Newblast7, did some digging and has found that Jurassic World Rebirth.movie and JurassicRebirth.com were both registered on 20th of July of this year. It's really sounding as though this title is new and is the upcoming movie title. This isn't a confirmation, of course, until we hear it from Universal themselves, or of course through Frank Marshall or any of the other cast and crew that currently post on social media, then it is still speculation. After all, this could always be the title for a video game, a TV show, a toy line, any number of things could claim this title, so let's wait and see what it does turn out to be. Now, of course, strong signs do indicate that this is for the movie, but as I said, Universal register trademarks all the time. Universal register Jurassic World, Jurassic Park trademarks, and domain names, of course, and they keep hold of these for years, so perhaps this timing could just be coincidental. But honestly, with Jurassic World Rebirth.movie being one of the website domains registered, I think it's pretty safe to say that Jurassic World 4's official title is Jurassic World Rebirth. Potentially, we could always see a variation in the way they display this. They could go with Jurassic Rebirth or even Rebirth Jurassic World, but seeing the world subtitle in there does really confirm to us that the next movie is definitely 100% modern day, set after the events that we saw in Jurassic World Dominion. Do you like Jurassic World Rebirth as a title? How do you think that fits in with the current movie titles in this franchise? So this title came during the filming of the new movie. Unless they simply slept on registering the domain names and trademarks, Rebirth seems to be quite new, with Gareth and his cast having just come off around a month of filming in Thailand in some absolutely stunning locations. It makes you wonder how Rebirth came to be, how that word came into the vocabulary. The production is now in Malta. Apparently filming has begun, and we know from the schedule that the Malta shoot is the largest chunk of the filming that they have to complete. At least it appears that way to us. Currently, the water tanks at the Malta Film Studios are surrounded by a huge blue screen that is protecting the view. We have seen from filming in Thailand and from what we know of the Malta filming that water indeed does play a huge role in this movie.
We know that water finds a way.
Here is my question to you. How do you think water plays a role in this film? Our friends at Real News Hawaii also revealed that the production will be utilizing some of Malta's stunning landscapes. The Coral Lagoon in Malta is currently booked for filming July 24th to 27th. Just take a look at this beautiful location. We can only imagine what might be happening here. The Malta filming is well underway, and we expect over the coming weeks to learn little tidbits about the movie, and of course we will be keeping you updated as filming continues.
We know that water finds a way.
Now, there was a leaked list of dinosaurs supposedly for this movie, and honestly I don't believe the list to be true, but I do want to explore it quickly. One, in case it does turn out to be legitimate, then at least we've had the chance to dissect it, but if not, it still contains a number of species that would honestly be cool to see in a future movie or Jurassic project. So let's just discuss it anyway. So of course we have the return of the T-Rex. I guess at this point they think it can't be a Jurassic movie without one. The Spinosaurus will apparently return to the cinematic world in this next movie. We have heard for quite some time that a Spinosaurus will be in the new movie and that it will also be much more paleo accurate than what we saw back on Isla Sorna in 2001. The Velociraptor is also making a return. We don't know what the species will look like or which iteration of the Velociraptors they will be following, but I've been told from a number of sources now that there have been further evolutionary developments to some of our favorite raptors from a previous movie. The Triceratops, Gallimimus, Pachycephalosaurus, Nasutoceratops, and Brachiosaurus all return, and then the new dinosaurs on the list include Atropiognathus, Megalosaurus, Pterodactylus, Amargasaurus, and the Edmontosaurus. The iconic Mosasaurus apparently also returns in this movie, not a major surprise, but 3 other marine reptiles apparently are appearing in the movie alongside. We've got the Plesiosaurus, a Nothosaurus, and the Ichthyosaurus. I want to thank you to the people in the comments that corrected me on that pronunciation. Now, I cannot confirm this list. This is not a confirmation, and with the list not actually having the Parasaurolophus on it, the one dinosaur that we know was on the ground in Thailand, I'm very hesitant to believe this list as is. This could be a list that's tied to marketing, perhaps this came from Mattel, or it could be entirely fan-made. So let's move on.
See it moving? We just heard action. Someone like coming down. I've got goosebumps there. So somebody on top of the boat, so they must be part of filming.
It's funny, they all hide. Do you see it?
Do you remember the leaks and rumors, the fake information about the dinosaur tour gone wrong? Supposedly the movie was to revolve around a group of soldiers attempting to rescue a group of tourists who have become stranded on the island, an island near Suriname after their dino tour went wrong. Now the leak went into some further details expanding on the dinosaur tour. Supposedly this was a secret operation. In a way, you could imagine it similar to the very dinosaur tour that we saw in JP3, a sort of under the radar, back alley dinosaur tour. I mean, would you have gotten on this little boat from the mainland and headed over 200 miles offshore to a mysterious and supposedly deadly island chain? Yeah, I would have done it too.
Here you go, my friend. Make sure you get as close as you can. I'll give you something extra if you make it a good trip. I'm gonna get you close, my friend, but not too close, eh? You don't want to be eaten.
Anyway, supposedly a criminal syndicate organizes these tours. They launder money through it and recycle the money through the black market. This plot is about an investigation of the crime syndicate and the island after some tourists go missing from their tour along with their helicopter, quote unquote. We've been hearing a lot about certain elements of this movie, and one of those references very early on was Escape from New York. Now these recent leaks also reference the Suicide Squad, that 2021 movie, and the brutality scene in that. Apparently in Jurassic World Rebirth, whatever happens on the island is not pretty. In fact, apparently it's a bit of a bloodshed. But with these leaks, while these elements do feel Jurassic, and yeah, they sound like they could be Jurassic and they could fit in if written well, and there are things that suggest that the plot leak might actually be somewhat true, I do have doubts. I think that there are elements here that are true. I think some of this is misinterpreted, but I think it's true, or at least I think it originally came from something along the lines of the truth. I think there is some serious misinformation being put out to counter the leaks, and I think you should use your best judgment when reading leaks going forward. A lot of people try to be disingenuous, and a lot of people claim to know lore like no other. Until we hear from the studio or the creators themselves, the plot for Rebirth remains under lock and key, and honestly, at this point in time, it's pretty impressive.
We know that water finds a way.
They have managed to keep a lot locked down. Thailand, we saw some locations and beautiful scenery, but nobody really was able to decipher any plot information about the movie. In fact, even photos of the cast filming in Thailand never really showed up. Now that the filming is in Malta, we should expect even less of a look at this film. The water tanks are protected from prying eyes, and there will no doubt be quite a wide perimeter keeping people away from any public locations that they're filming in. And honestly, that's how it should be. I'm sure you're all just as eager as me to learn what this next movie is about, but unfortunately for now, we'll have to keep on speculating. Comment down below your thoughts on Jurassic World Rebirth, and thank you for watching this video.